Okay, so I just went to tour these luxury apartments. I'm actually still in the parking lot. I don't think you guys can. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm probably not going to move here, so it doesn't really matter if you see where I am or not. Like I already told y'all, I really prefer older buildings, older apartments. And, you know, the rich bitch inside of me wants to live in a luxury property, but not really. Hey y'all, this is me just like watching these videos back and editing, and I wanted to tell you guys something that I thought was very telling. When I went to go see this luxury building, I called them maybe the day before, either the day before or the weekend before, something like that, and I set up an appointment at 2 o'clock. When I showed up, me and somebody else showed up, and they didn't have me on the books, and immediately I thought that that was kind of like a spiritual red flag for me, of like, oh, they're not prepared for me, they weren't expecting me. So and I had to kind of fill out a quick, not an application, but like a questionnaire of like, you know, budget, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, stuff like that, pets, all that. And I'm just like, I just gave this woman all this information over the phone yesterday. So it kind of felt like the person who gave me the tour, she was unprepared for me, and she kind of like tried to roll with it, but she was a little apathetic about it. She was like, I guess, okay, like, it's okay, let's just like get your information and we'll do the tour. But she wasn't like, no problem, let's show you around. Like, you know what I mean? Like the energy wasn't right for me. Anyway, get into the details. I mean, I enjoyed, you know, the amenities that they have to offer, and you know, it's very nice. It was actually more spacious than I expected. I saw the 1 bedroom, which I think was a bit too small for me, because I consider the fact that I work from home, I want more space, I need storage. I think more importantly for me, that 1 bedroom didn't have enough storage for me. And then I asked, they have storage, but it would be like, depending on how much storage I need, $50 to $150 a month. And I'm like, okay. And then I saw the 2 bedroom, which was better. I definitely wouldn't need to pay for storage because they had more closet space. But y'all, these rents are high, like high. And I'm really trying to, I'm battling 2 versions of myself right now. I feel like the part of me who wants to attract more abundance into my life is like, no, I deserve this. I can have this. Step into a new reality, step into a new timeline, like attract more. But then the practical side of me is like, girl, we got all kinds of debts that need to be paid down. If you can afford this, you can afford to pay back your creditors. Woo! But more importantly, I'm gonna move my phone before my phone gets too hot, because my phone is finicky and old. More importantly, I just like, it's not that I can't justify the amenities, but they nickel and dime you for like everything. They're nickel and diming you for the parking, which is like, what is it? They said they said $125 to park on the roof or $150 to be on your floor. I'm like, really? Why are we doing that? Then they said there's visitors parking, but they have to pay, like basically like $2 a day or something like that. But then they can't be here more than 7 days. Well, what if I have a family that's visiting for more than a week? And they're like, oh, well, they'd have to park somewhere else and they come back, but the system will kick them out. I'm just like, okay. And then because y'all know I dog sit, I asked, I was like, if I have a relative's dog, and so they're like, technically we can't because it's a liability. All the dogs we have are registered, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right. I didn't let them know that I pet sit. And then there's obviously a fee for the amenities. And of course they're offering like all these discounts upon move-in. Let me look. It was a little overwhelming. And that's ridiculous, $100 per person. First of all, it's just me. The amenity fee is $60 per month. So that's like the pool, the game rooms, the offices, the whatever else. There's so many things that I probably won't use. Outside of like the pool, and maybe the fire pits if I have company. And then you can't even smoke. So I'm just kind of like, not that I'm a smoker, but like, I think that's kind of part of socializing a bit. At least in my community, I don't know. What if I want to roll up, you know? And like, I think that's such a vibe to be in front of a fire pit, have a little smoke, have a little drink. There was a really nice view for the apartment that I liked. I really did prefer the 2-bedroom. I'm a little nervous because the bathtub didn't look as long as I preferred, because I'm pretty tall and I love my bath time. So the bathtub was deep, but it wasn't as long. So I didn't love that. Then of course the utilities are on you, but then you have the water and sewage, and that's, you know, of course, something I not new to, but I've had to pay that at other apartments in the past. But I've been in this building for so long where water and gas are included. That's another reason why I've been staying in this apartment so long, because I don't have to pay for water and I don't have to pay for heat. But of course, then I have to deal with hot water being turned off every so often. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really like the building. I like the concept and the idea of living in a luxury complex, but like in my gut, it's not for me. And then I, you know, because I'm self-employed, I asked, you know, what are the terms, and or not terms, but like, you know, how do I prove income? And they basically need last year's return. I'm like, girl, she filed an extension. I don't even have 2023 yet. I still got to organize 2023. Okay, the way 2024 has gone, we're still trying to just catch our breath. We're still trying to catch our breath. Okay. She's like, well, in that case, you could just do 2022 plus what she needs is anyway, as a notarized CPA letter. So there would be no way I could fudge the numbers, Lord. Woo! Yeah, I think even just based off of the what they need in general, if that's what we're doing, because she said if I did that, they would need 2022's tax return plus the proof of an extension for 2023, and then the CPA. The only way that I really would be able to get into this place is if I got a new job and was able to provide like an offer letter. I don't think this is it. Even if, honest to God, I'm telling you right now, even if I was making $10,000 a month, I don't think I would live here. I really don't. And I think that's just practically speaking, as someone who definitely still wants to, or is working towards building a wealthy life, building a life of wealth, I kind of just can't justify it. I can't justify it. Like, again, I think it was good for me to kind of just like take action steps, get out here, see a property, make it real for me that I need to be moving, get accustomed to the process of like moving again. I just don't think I could justify it. I really don't. I really don't. At least not as a single woman. I just don't think I can. I don't think I could justify this expense. And I don't know, for the amount that they require me to pay, I don't genuinely know if I feel that it would be worth it. Like, there needs to be a spa on site for me for all this. High key, for the amount that they're asking, I could probably live in a hotel. Maybe not. I'm trying, in my head I was like, maybe I could live in a luxury hotel. I'm like, maybe not actually. But I'm sure if I ran the numbers, yeah, I think it's a no-go for me. I definitely called another place that I had my eye on for a while, but they said they don't have any available units and they don't have any models to show. But they said call like beginning of October and see, because they have a unit that needs to be renovated, but they're not sure that makes me nervous a little bit. I'm like, ooh, why doesn't it need to be renovated? I mean, of course, that's something that they do, that buildings do, but it just makes me a little nervous because I'm like, are there problems? So anyway, guys, I will keep looking. But step one, go see some properties. Go see a unit. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say, here's what I think I'm going to do, by the way. Here's what I think I'm going to do regarding my current living situation. So in the state of New Jersey, tenants are allowed to withhold rent or deduct repairs from rent if the landlord has not fixed an issue within a reasonable amount of time. Now, considering how this is a roof problem, this is not something that I can fix myself, because it's a building issue and not just like a unit issue. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to invest any monies into fixing this ceiling. And I don't really think I have a leg to stand on with the infestation, seeing as how the exterminator does come to my apartment. So I just don't think I have a leg to stand on there. It's like they come to my unit, but the building is still a problem. So it is what it is. Anyway, so what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to notify them on September 1st, hey, I'm moving out. And by the way, I will be withholding rent until the ceiling in my bedroom is repaired. Now, granted, I'm giving them 60 days, so I'm telling them I'm going to be by November 1st. So they have September and October to get it together. Now, I'm not going to be irresponsible and spend my rent money. I will hold on to it, because if they do miraculously fix the room, the ceiling, then I will, of course, be required to pay what I've withheld. However, if they don't fix it within the next 2 months, because again, sorry, I'm interrupting my own thought with another thought. If they don't fix it, then I'm not gonna pay. I'm just not gonna pay. I'm gonna be like, well, you know, they can file an eviction or whatever they need to file, but at that point, I'll be gone, and then I'm gonna get in front of a judge, and I'm gonna say, I withheld rent because they've known about this issue for 4 months and they have not done anything about it. And I told them I was moving, and here we are. I've already moved out, so evict me from what? And I'm sure that even if the judge said that I still owe them for, 2 months that I occupied, I'd be like, okay, well, I don't owe the full amount because I wasn't paying for a full apartment. So I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to notify them I'm moving and that I'm withholding rent at the same time. I am a little nervous that they will try to patch up the ceiling without fixing the roof. I don't know that they would do that though, because it doesn't make any sense. They still need to fix the roof, because literally there's a hole. Like, there's literally a hole in this. We cannot patch this up with drywall. And I don't have enough confidence in them that they're gonna have that fixed within 2 months. So that's why part of me is just like, girl, hold on to your monies. And if you need to use that money to get you out of there, and if they take you to court, you deal with that later. That's really just where I'm at with it. If any of you guys are real estate attorneys, please drop some tips below, or if you've gone through this before. But that's where I'm at, y'all. Yeah, I need to go grocery shopping, so I will update you guys later.